Cell therapy is another treatment offered at the center. Cells from unborn lambs supposedly revitalize aging tissue when injected into the body. Dr. Ivan Popov is the medical director of the Revitalization Center.
You have two kinds of troubles, which we call premature aging. Some of them are irreversible. If you have intoxicated yourself and ruined your liver, very often it's practically impossible to correct it. But you have many reversible phenomena. And those reversible phenomena, by stimulating our own body to react, to fight against aging, we can't make anybody one day younger than they are. But we can make them function and look younger. Because the majority of the people does function and does look older than they should. And this is one of our aims, to put them in their right age.
The magic elixir of life has not yet been found, but compelling new discoveries may be bringing us closer. In 1932, a classic experiment nearly doubled the lifespan of rats simply by cutting back drastically the calories in their diet. The reason for the effect was then unknown. Today, at the University of California at Berkeley, Dr. Paul Siegel has also greatly extended the normal lifetime of rats. The result was achieved through a special protein-restricted diet, which had a profound effect on the chemistry of the brain. Siegel showed that within the brain, specific chemicals control many of the signals that influence aging. By altering that chemical balance, the clock of aging can be reset.
Since the mechanism of aging may not be very much different in rats than in humans, it implies that we're no longer stuck with the idea that we have to get old. It means that we can now devise treatments that can alter the rate of aging, not only in rats, but eventually in humans.
For the first time, the mystery of why we age is being seriously challenged. Scientists in many fields are now making dramatic and far-reaching discoveries. An average lifetime lasts 75 years, yet in each of us lies a potential for near immortality. If we could retain the vitality and resistance to disease that we have at age 20, we would live for 800 years. At UCLA, Dr. Roy Walford has linked aging to the body's complex immunity system. Dr. Walford believes that aging may not be a slow wearing out of the body, but rather an active self-destruct process. When a germ or foreign tissue has entered the body, a special blood cell of the immunity system quickly moves in to destroy it. Dr. Walford believes that with time, the immunity system loses its ability to tell the difference between the body's own cells and foreign invaders that should be destroyed. As the immune system becomes less able to distinguish self from non-self, the body slowly ages. Experiments with mice have supported Dr. Walford's ingenious theory. When injected with drugs to suppress their immune systems, their lifespans were greatly increased. Special experimental diets designed to affect the immunity system have also been shown to have dramatic effects on aging. Two mice are the same age. A lifetime on a normal diet leaves one tumored and ready to die. The other, whose diet has been carefully controlled, still appears young and healthy. A new experiment in Dr. Walford's research involves a technique called parabiosis. A young and an old mouse are surgically attached to share a common bloodstream. Perhaps the younger mouse's immune system will extend the lifespan of the older mouse. Dr. Leonard Hayflick, an eminent biologist working in aging research, has made a revolutionary discovery about the reasons we grow old. It was long thought that individual human cells could continue living indefinitely. Yet Dr. Hayflick found that our cells have a maximum lifespan. They can divide only about 50 times before they wear out and die. If indeed the clock of aging lies deep inside each cell, there may be an ultimate limit on how long we can ever hope to live.
I think the goal of extending our useful lives for longer periods of time within the normal lifespan is certainly a possibility and a probability. But I think that increasing the absolute lifespan for man is very improbable.
Nevertheless, Dr. Hayflick continues his search, deeper into the mysteries of the living cell, probing for the secrets of why the body grows old.
It's pointless to have as our goals in gerontological research increasing the length of time we spend on this planet simply for the sake of increasing the time. I think what is important to consider and what's essential to consider is how that time is spent. If we're to spend it with an additional 10 years of infirmities of old age, I don't think that's desirable. If we're to spend it with additional 10 years of vigor and activity, both physical and mental, then that is the kind of goal we should strive for. To understand the mechanisms of aging to the extent that people will live a full and productive life until the stroke of midnight on their 100th birthday, at which time we would all drop dead.